a speaker, but not only a speaker. She is also an English foreign language teacher with 18 years experience. She is Ilaha Gulijeva. Ilaha Gulijeva uh, is a leader in MIOOC, the massive open online courses, the facilitator of American Council's e-twinning coach, member of Azerbaijan English Teachers, and the Association of Fulbright Media Literacy, alumna from Kent State University, United States. Welcome, dear teacher Ilaha.
Welcome everyone. I want to say thanks to everyone who is here as audience online and especially thank IIU for creating such opportunity for us and sharing our experience because it's really important for us. As I mentioned before, education is universal appeal and we can share as others says that sharing is caring. Today I want to talk about my experience and lesson learning, lesson planning. Let me share my presentation now. Okay. Um, my 18 years teaching experience have taught me that two things are very important in teaching process. One of them is loving our students, report our students and caring our students, but other thing is lesson planning or lesson designing. Lesson planning is the instructor roadmap of what students need to learn how it will be done effectively during the class time. But some teachers think that it must be detailed, right in form, but other teachers think that it's not a little short, like it note post with two or three bullet points, something like what we are going to do or what we are going to use as activity during our lessons. And we can reflect how our currently planned lesson look like, identify the top 10 list lesson planning for learning, describe the decisions that when made result in quality lesson plans. Uh, Shortly, we have to choose a straight way to our purpose. And so our learning journey is beginning. Think a little bit and share how do you currently prepare for a lesson, what do your current lesson plan look like, how has your lesson planning changed throughout your career, and so begin judging ourselves. Why do I need to write a lesson plan? I already know what I want my student to do. When teachers have 5 or 10 years experience, they always said that it needn't to write any lesson planning or designing, but as for me it is really important to write or to design any lesson. It just make us be self-confident or self-assured. It's something like when we dress something like casual or something relaxing, we feel ourselves very relaxed, and when we are self-confident our students feel it exactly. uh, why lesson plan is needed? It is increasing the changes that all our students will learn, and it decreases the changes that you will make purposeful decisions. uh, some tips for planning of learnings are make objectives, time management, use pop culture references, get creative of course, hit various learning styles, make our students bloom, use technology, exactly technology, because in our hectic life technology is important and it makes our lesson much more effective and much more funny. Plan together with your students and colleagues. We have common errors such what do I want my student to learn, what do I want my student to do today, lack of specific and clarity, too much content, too few opportunities, and so on. The second errors, how will I know when learning is acute? Some teachers think that assessment is not important, but exactly it is very important. Without assessment we couldn't know what our students learned or what is not clear for them. Assessment is not important. I will just know what it happens. Some teachers said that my experience showed me what to do in exact time, what to do in exact moment, but it's not so. Um, if be honest, teachers couldn't teach their students with just straight from textbooks because it can do anybody. It can do anybody with learning by heart. But our students exactly deserve much more better because because the schools hired us professionals, and the students really deserve more effective more effective lessons with funny innovative methods, with funny technology methods, and it's really deserved. To be called teaching, learning must occur without assessment. We don't know if learning is occurring. Therefore, without assessment, it can't be called teaching. Connecting to EE, we know which standards leads to the successful future of our students. We lead them to different station because our students are different in skills, are different in ages, but they are very creative. Um, Lesson plan templates going beyond the sticky notes. Sometimes we think that there is never enough time, but exactly we have it. Sometimes we think that there are never enough resources, but actually we really have a lot of resources around us, and there is never enough of me. Yes, of course, we are always busy, there is never enough of us, but learning how to be present, purposeful, and positive is really important. We sometimes think that time is money and we have never enough money. Keep just reflecting, learning, collaborating, enjoying, being nice to yourself. And I want to share some apps for lesson planning because today is the technology era and we have so many text apps for lesson planning, lesson designing. It is Planboard, then Standard Planner, Class Dojo, or Edmodo, Edpuzzle, Wakelet. They are free in charge, and they are so interesting educational platform where we can use our voice recording, where we can use any video from YouTube or TEDx. We can use any short stories and put assessment on video, voice recording, and all these make our lesson much more effectively. I'm going to share these links in our chat box afterward. Maybe it will be useful for every audience. You can create custom events, color coordinate your courses, drag and drop resources, create customized calendars, and many more. Once your schedule is set up, you can make it public for students to use, ideal for flipped classroom experience. You can also send your pacing to administrators and even use it to keep parents informed. Thanks for watching and thanks for having us here today. Thanks, IIU.
Thank you. Thank you, great teacher Ilaha. Thank you for sharing with us your lesson planning for learning. Really amazing. Really many advices. So I hope that all us here today on the IIU stage and our participants will keep reflecting, learning, collaborating, enjoying, and being nice to himself or to herself. Thank you. Thank you very much for your great
Thank you
speech.
too.